Hello, this is Road Glide Rider, and I'm going to now show the installation and testing of the Freedom Shield that I purchased for my 2021 Road Glide. So if you want to see it installed and the test ride, then watch this video. Thanks a lot. Now, this is a demonstration ride of the original windshield that came on my 2021 Road Glide Standard. I understand it is a 9-inch windshield, and as you can tell from the wind noise just going down the road, it does not deflect very much wind at all. As a matter of fact, it pretty much goes straight in my face, which makes it very, very hard to ride any long distance with a wind blowing right in your face. The Freedom Shield I ordered is the Freedom Sport, which is an 11-inch windshield, which raises the windshield up another 2 inches, which should give me more protection from the wind. I'm hoping that it really does make a difference. We'll have to wait and see, and I'll do a test ride using the Freedom Shield, and that way you'll be able to hear the difference of the sound of the wind on the Freedom Shield versus this stock windshield that I'm going to replace. I got the light color, so we'll see how it looks. Well, this is Road Glide Rider. I'm back in the garage now. And of course, here's the stock windshield. You saw what it looked like going down the road, how short it is. Basically, it's, in my opinion, useless as a windshield going down the road. It's there for looks only. Now, what I'm going to do is take, of course, I got my Freedom Shield in them, and UPS delivered it today, and we're going to now install it. We're going to take the stock windshield off. Now, one thing I did notice on the stock windshields, I looked at some other windshields that I've seen at the dealer. I noticed that the stock windshield and a lot of others have slots, which means that you can take it on and off without really taking the screws out. See? Now, we've talked about it, or they've talked about the ones that have gotten the Freedom Shields on the forum and a couple of places on YouTube where they've shown installations, that the Freedom Shield doesn't have slots. It's got just holes, so it helps secure the windshield better. This basically, I think that's a better idea anyway, because then when something was to happen, of course, you don't want to tighten your screws down to where they break the plastic and come out and things like that, break things, because all this is a little brass insert in the fairing itself. At least it's not like the old ones that had the rubber things that held them in. Now, people have talked about how they like the holes, but then they talk about how they don't fit. They get the holes to line up. Now, one thing about it, you notice I'm not taking the plastic off. That's because Freedom Shield says, take it for a test ride. Leave the plastic on so that if you don't like it or not satisfied, you can return it, which I think is a real good idea. Now, I want to make sure I got my holes lined up for the screws. Now, one thing I did notice when I had the taking the fairing off before, I looked at the brass inserts. Now, the holes don't actually line up, and the fairing don't actually line up with the brass inserts. Which means that if you're not careful putting it in,
you can actually screw it up, which I definitely don't want to do, because I'd hate to have to replace that brass insert. Everybody talked about how hard it was to line up. Now, this don't fill right here, so I'm going to take it out and make sure I'm getting in the hole right. That don't sound right there at all. So I'm going to take the windshield back off and check it. This looks good. That's lined up there. So I should be able to put it in, no problem. It's lined up right on the brass. So let's get it in there. I'm gonna do something to help it go in. It's lined up on it, it's going in, but it's making a noise. Therefore, I'm going to put a little lever seat on there. Get out of the tube anyhow. There it is, a little lubrication. Should go in a little better. Now, the windshield, here's just a little bit better. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's just tight. I'm not gonna monster down, but I am putting it on there so it's nice and snug. Because this actually goes through the little dash up here into the fairing itself, so it actually helps secure the whole thing. Now, that was easy to put on. I'm going to sit on it now and see how it looks from the seated position. Gotta move the box. Look, yeah, it looks. It is slightly higher, but I can see over real good. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out on the road, and we'll see how it looks on the road. This is Road Glide Rider. We're going to be testing the new windshield now to see how it looks. You can definitely tell the difference between the stock 9-inch windshield and this Freedom Shield 11-inch. You can tell that the wind noise is a lot reduced, and it's perfect for me. I'm 5'7", and this puts the wind right over the top of my head, which is perfect. But I can see over the windshield perfectly. It is a great windshield choice to be made. So if you guys are thinking about it, think of the Freedom Shield windshields. And I'm going to be making more installation videos, so be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see when I'm going to be putting out some more installation videos. So everybody, ride safe. This is Road Glide Rider.